Jai Hind. Hello cadets. Now, the next important concept regarding the mirrors is the field of view of a mirror. First of all, let us try to understand what exactly is the field of view of a mirror. So, take the simplest possible example. Let us suppose you are standing in front of a plane mirror. You are standing in front of a plane mirror. Now, when we say in front of a plane mirror, we mean this space in front of this mirror. Okay? When you stand like that in front of a plane mirror, then in the mirror, whatever reflection that you are able to see in the mirror is that of those objects which are there within this space. Okay, so if you want to see an object which is very offset, like imagine you want to see an object which is somewhere here, then you will have to also move unsymmetrically out of this space. Okay, so we are not talking about the whole field of view. We are only talking about that which you can see when you are standing in front of a mirror. So typically, in a way, a mirror forms image of various objects in front of the mirror. But then whether or not you will be able to see that image in the mirror also depends on where exactly you are standing to see that image. And that is why we are considering a generalized case that, okay, I am standing in front of the mirror, not in this space or not in this space, but somewhere in front of the mirror, then I will be able to see every object which lies in this space. So I will be able to see its reflection in the mirror if I am also standing in front of the mirror in this space. Okay, so roughly or approximately you can say that for a plane mirror, this is the field of view. So this is the field of view of this plane mirror. So what about spherical mirrors? Let's take a concave mirror for instance. Suppose I have drawn a concave mirror. Because of the curved surface, the concave mirror has a very limited field of vision or field of view. It is only this much, which means that if I am standing in front of the mirror, I will be able to see only those objects which are within this space. And even in order to be able to see those objects, I will need to be almost in front of the concave mirror. Okay? So, as it is quite clear from these two ray diagrams that when you compare these two mirrors, a plane mirror and a concave mirror, a plane mirror is a much better option when it comes to the field of view. The field of view of a plane mirror is quite large compared to the field of view of a concave mirror. So, one more conclusion we can draw here. When it comes to field of view, concave mirror is a very poor choice. It is a very poor choice. So we never use concave mirror if we want to increase our field of view. If we want to have a large field of view, we don't rely on concave mirror. We either rely on plane mirror, but there is a much better option even than a plane mirror, and that is a convex mirror. When you consider a convex mirror, its field of view is the greatest, is the largest. So, for concave mirror, the field of view is this much. The field of view is this much. Now, you can just go on extending this line and this line here, and you will realize that the field of view of concave mirror is very large compared even to the field of view of a plane mirror. That is why wherever we want to have a large field of view, we always prefer a convex mirror. Okay. Now, the most common application of this kind of use of convex mirror is in a rear view mirror of a vehicle. It could be a two-wheeler, it could be a four-wheeler as well. So the rear view mirror of an automobile, two-wheeler or four-wheeler, is always a convex mirror. Why? It's because of its largest field of view among all types of mirrors. Okay. Now, of course, there is an advantage of larger field of view, but there is one small disadvantage also. See, a convex mirror, no doubt it is offering you largest of all field of view, but it also forms diminished image of the object. Okay. Now, imagine you are standing in front of a plane mirror. What do you see? You see your real size in the image that you are looking at. Why? A plane mirror always produces an image. Of course, it is virtual and erect, but the image whose size is exactly the same as the size of the object. So in this case, convex mirror always produces a diminished image. So imagine you are actually using a convex mirror to see the vehicles that are there on the road behind your vehicle. You will get a very large field of view, no doubt, but the vehicles that are behind you, they will appear to be quite small in size when you look at those vehicles in your convex mirror. Now, it is our habit, a kind of a subconscious habit, that when we look at the reflection in a mirror, then by judging the size of the image, we try to judge the distance of that object from the mirror. Okay? That is why if you are having a plane mirror, you will judge the image distance correctly. Okay? But if you are having a convex mirror, the image is diminished, smaller in size, so you will judge the image to be farther away from the mirror when in reality it will be always closer than that. Isn't it? And that's the reason that on every rear view mirror of a two-wheeler or four-wheeler, near the bottom there is a warning written, objects are closer than they appear. Why? Because we tend to judge the distance of that object from our vehicle or the distance of that object from the mirror by judging the size of the image. And in case of a convex mirror, the size of the image, it deceives us, it confuses us. The image is appearing smaller, so we think that okay, the image is appearing smaller, so the object must be far away from our vehicle. In reality, the object is much closer to the vehicle, and that is why there are two precautionary steps taken to avoid this kind of confusion. First, below the mirror, near the bottom portion of the convex mirror, a warning is always printed, objects are closer than they appear. Second precaution, particularly in case of four-wheelers, the bigger vehicles, there is a rear view mirror on the left side as well as on the right side. Both of them are convex mirror, but along with them, in the central portion of the vehicle beside the driver's seat, there is a plane mirror provided. So why would anyone provide that plane mirror? The real purpose of the plane mirror is, by looking at that plane mirror, you can actually and correctly judge the distance of that vehicle from your vehicle. So the plane mirror is simply provided in the four-wheeler so that you are correctly able to judge the distance between the vehicle that is behind you and your own vehicle. And the two convex mirrors are provided so that you get a wider field of view. So you are able to see various objects in a wide space, which is quite safe in case of a vehicle which is, say, going down the highway at a considerably large speed. So first precaution, below the mirror, lower side, it is printed, objects are closer than they appear. Second precaution, there is always a plane mirror provided in every four-wheeler at the center near the driver, so you can judge the correct distance of the vehicle from your vehicle. Okay, that is all about field of view. Thank you very much.